champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Good body shot.
Get my money back!
All right, I'm out here at round 15, man. Just got that good work in with Evan Brady and Jamal Harvey, man. Talk about that good work y'all just did, man. 6 good rounds in.
Oh, yeah. Came from Toledo. I got a fight June 19th. I came out here to get some top-notch work.
Do you know your opponent that you're going to be fighting on June 19th?
No. My car got switched over, so I got my opponent switched up, so I don't know who I'm fighting yet.
You know, with the year now, we coming out of the whole pandemic of last year. How active do you want to be this year, and how many fights?
By the end of this year, I want to have 6 to 7 fights by the end of this year.
6 to 7 by the end of the year?
Yeah, things started kind of slow this year, so I'm looking forward to everything speeding back up and a lot of shows in the future.
Now, for those that don't know, man, tell everybody where you're from, man.
I'm from Albany, Georgia, but I train out Toledo, Ohio.
Oh, Albany, Georgia?
Albany, Georgia.
Oh, shout out to Georgia, man. All my folks down there making GA area, man. Got number love for Georgia down there.
Sure.
So, man, I know you excited, man, just to get that opportunity one day to be on that big stage in front of your home crowd in Atlanta, man.
Right, that's something that I'm looking forward to in the future, and just keep working to get to it.
Now, with your path currently, what would you say is the path right now for you to get in contention for a world title at this point in time? I know it's in the beginning of your career, but you know, people have like once we get to the 10th fight, then I would get to this point. So what's the steps for you?
I haven't said like I haven't selected a fight, but I say about 3 more years. I want to be a world champion.
Now, why is it important, to take it slow?
Because you want to know the pros are way different from the amateur. So you have to just get adjusted to the pro work and just the spotlight.
Yeah, what's one of the biggest adjustments that you had to make going into the pros?
Like probably I say not as many punches. Like the pace very slow. 4 rounds kind of fast, but I know once you get up in 6 and 8, everything starts slowing down. But before it's kind of slow too. For like the 3rd and 4th, that's when everything speed back up.
Talk about the experience of being part of the Soul City, man.
It's a great experience working with my teammate Charles Conwell, T-Wall, Ota Jones, and my coach Rashawn and Ota Jones Jr. It's a great team. I can't see me with no other team.
Man, I truly appreciate your time today, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And tell everybody about your card again on June 19th.
June 19th, I'm fighting on Triller on the Lopez card. Me and my teammate Charles Conwell will be fighting on the card.
Speaking of the Triller, man, what's your thoughts on that? Because now they're coming upon the boxing scene. You have your traditional top ranks, right. Mayweather Promotions, right. Matchroom, and for a company or an app like that to come in, how exciting is that for young boxers for the opportunity to make the big money? I think Triller is a great platform. A lot of people watch Triller, and I think that's all about just like getting out there and getting the most exposure as possible. And I think Triller a great platform for that with all the stars and the YouTubers. They bring a lot of people to boxing, and I like that. That's just making the sport of boxing bigger for the people that actually do boxing coming up and that want to compete at a higher stage. I talked to other boxers coming out of the state of Georgia. It's not a big place for boxing, man. Right. What got you into boxing? I started boxing at age of 6 in Atlanta, Georgia, but I just was like trying it out, just something in summer. Then I moved to Albany, Georgia, and I took a long break. Then I finally started back boxing because I like contact, and I was choosing between basketball and boxing. And around high school, my 10th grade year, I started completely boxing, and just went from there. Everything went from there. Was there ever a point in time that you didn't want to box? No, it's just a back and forth thing. We'll never know time where I just said I don't want to box. I was so undecided at first, and then I kind of weighed out the options that made me want to choose boxing as my path. Man, I got to ask you, man, before we wrap things up, man, tell me about this tattoo and what it means to you, man. Only the strong survive. Just an ape. I just feel like that's one of the best animals in the jungle, and like I said, only the strong survive. If you ain't strong, you ain't gonna survive. Hey man, I truly apprate your time today, man. Tell everybody where they can follow you at. Follow me on all platforms, Facebook at Haven Brady Jr., Twitter and Instagram at Hitman Haven 3. Man, I appreciate your time today. Appreciate it. See you. All right, Jamal, man. What's good, big dog? Now, I got to talk to you, man, because I never talked to you about your national championship, man. Yeah. Talk about that road to winning the nationals and moving up into the elite category, man.
Back in, what was that, March? For my first elite tournament, which means 18 and older. I mean, I adjusted pretty good. I beat 2 elites that was already in the league for like some years going. The number 1 seed and the number 2 seed. So I went out there, I fought the best. I even fought my brother. Somebody called my brother Steve Johnson, one of the top amateurs in the game. And I got the job done too. So I feel like I adjusted perfectly.
Do you feel you have a lot of haters, man? The reason I say that, man, because it's so much talk around you, man, but you have the skills to pay the bills.
Yeah, it's some haters. It's all cool. I don't really.
You don't really trip off of it.
Nah, especially the ones that's really getting the ring with me, and I just show them like.
Now I gotta ask about this, man. I'm quite sure because you always talked about going the Olympic route, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the promotional companies are knocking at your door right now.
Yeah.
Does that your mind take into consideration to that what you see with Keyshawn? He turned pro, but now he's going to have the opportunity to go for that gold. That's crazy.
I'm proud of them for being able to do that. They having enough points qualifying, all the hard work they was putting in for years coming leading up to the Olympics. It paid off. But I don't really be looking at turning pro. I'm keeping my tunnel vision, seeing that Olympic medal 2024. I will be an Olympic gold medalist, I promise you.
Did you kind of look to the side a little bit? See what they talking about?
Man, I just know I just know my skills, what I'm capable of. I've been getting the best sparring. Just got 6 rounds in with Haven Brady, one of the top amateurs there was when he was an amateur. He's a pro now. He's doing good in the pros. I think 2-0, 2 KOs. I believe.
Yeah, you've been doing your thing though, man.
Yeah, so I'm
I've been
best pros and
hearing a
amateurs.
lot about you, man. Like a lot of big people looking at you right there.
Thanks. Yeah, but no,
But you
going
focus.
that Olympic route. That's my route.
And for those that don't know, man, you also in college, man.
No, I'm gonna be starting.
Gonna start. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Starting
Are you
it up.
still going the business route? Or,
Yeah, I'm still do business.
Still do
I took
business.
last year off. You know, I thought we was gonna have. I was just getting ready for the nationals coming up in December from that falls. I ain't want everything to just be so cluttered.
So what's the next step for you and the USA boxing and that whole Olympic situation? Jamal. Yeah. There you go. You got it.
You said what?
What's the next step for you? Because you went out with Team USA to work with them out there in Colorado.
The next round, I'm about to leave again on. I got a camp June 1st to the 30th. The last camp for the Olympic team before they head out to Tokyo and quarantine and stuff and get ready for the Olympics. But after that, they trying to get together the plans for a World Games for the elite World Games. So I'm gonna get ready for that. They said end of October or early November.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate your time as always, big dog. Straight out of Oxon Hill,
Yes, sir.
Small
On the
Harbor.
ropes, baby.
We out.
One down with the hook, one up with the hook. Turn the hook over. Good. I want to slip on right hand hook all day. Right hand hook all day. Never to it. Right hand to your work. Good. Catch the right hand hook. Baby, touch it. All one touch. Be in front of it. Underneath. Hold it. Box, no box. Relax, relax. Downstairs. Downstairs. You're going to lock it, touch it downstairs. Lock it, touch it downstairs. On the phone. Lock it, touch it downstairs. Come on. Good. Away, lock it. Good, short. Good. Come right back with it. Time. Right. Oh, y'all step out. You turn. He turn. Great turn. So you gonna keep a jab hand there? Push your jab hand up.
Yeah.
Right shot. Okay. That's one hand right there. Turn it, girl. It worked, it did. Drop it back downstairs.
course, out here with Charles, Bad News Conwell,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good, big dog?
Not much, man. Just getting this work in, man. In this worldwide work, man.
Let me ask you, man. One of the things I seen you really working on was stabbing the body, man. Why is that important to you, man? Because I noticed, man, when you kept working that body, his breath kept going out, and to the point where everything slowed down.
Right. Like you said, it just helps break the guy down, especially the straight punches. They always hit the solar plexus well, and they just like a good setup punch to slow a guy down. That's why you can, eventually break him down and get him out of there.
Now, I want to make sure I got this correct. Currently, 14-11 KOs?
Yes, sir.
Man, how close are you for that next step, man, to get that title, man?
I think sometime next year, maybe mid to end of next year, I should be in line for a world title, Me just keep fighting these good contenders, good prospects and stuff like that. Ex-world champions and ex-world title challengers and stuff like that is going to help build my resume and get me to where I need to be.
How much does the politics of boxing play into that mix, man? Dealing with the promotional companies and things of that nature, man. How important is that to either sign with them or have a great relationship with them in order to get that shot?
I think it's real important, because without that, they can really blackball you out. You know what I'm saying? You got to really work your way to a mandatory position or something like that, which will be real still hard because some of them got all the 154 pounders and stuff like that. So it's gonna be hard, but I feel like with the relationship I have with these promoters and my manager and my coaches and stuff like that, we can for sure get a deal done for a world title sometime next year.
Before the year is out, man, who would you really want to get in that ring with, man?
Who would I really want to get in there with? To be honest, I want to fight an ex-world champion. You know what I'm saying? To build my name up. It ain't one specific. Anybody who is ex-world champion, who around my weight class or in my weight class, that's what I want to get in there with. To be honest.
With the name Bad News, man, how many opponents really know what that means, man?
All 14.
All 14?
Don't act. Just because the other ones ain't go down, they still got knocked down. So all of them really know what it's about. But some of them just, know how to survive better than others.
No, why is it important for you to travel around, man, for the sparring and not stay in one area?
Because it's hard. You're getting the same look all the time. You need to go around and get different looks. And plus, it's top fighters all across the country. You know what I mean? So for me, just to go in there and just, put my skills up against another elite fighter or another top contender or something like that, it just goes to show okay, we in a class of our own, or we need to work on. Doing the same thing, the same people y'all know each other moves, y'all get comfortable with each other, y'all don't, the more friendly, the more buddy y'all get, the less y'all want to probably hit each other hard. It's all that kind of different stuff.
I noticed that you did control sparring, where some people are going there, they'll be swinging for the fences.
Right.
Is that something that you always do?
When I'm working on things with different people, or if I'm working on with an up-and-coming amateur or a fresh beginner pro, and I know I can get over on them, there's no reason for me to just go out there and beat on nobody. You're supposed to be in there learning, working on different things. So that's what I try to do. I try to help learn and work on different things myself and with them, and push them at the same time without, trying to go out there and go for the kill all the time.
What advice would you give to the amateurs in situations like that? Because when they in the sparring, everything is swinging for the fences, they're not really working on any skills. What advice would you give a young fighter in the amateurs?
You don't learn nothing from going there and blowing out your opponent, especially a sparring partner. After you do that to a sparring partner, they ain't gonna want to spar you no more. So you're gonna lose your work. You're gonna lose a friend, lose somebody you can connect with, or anything like that. Lose just consistent work. So for me, just to, go out there and working with somebody who was lesser than me, it just, just control sparring. It's just good for both of us. And I ain't trying to discourage him and trying to, take him out of boxing. I'm trying to help him learn, help him get better.
I truly appreciate that. Just watching you do your thing in the ring with the skills, and like you said, not trying to hurt nobody. Right. You doing what you got to do to better yourself and work on certain things, but at the same time, you could have did certain things that could have went bad for that person, but you didn't. And I truly respect that, man.
Yeah, that's just the camaraderie of boxing. And nowadays, a lot of people who fighting for Instagram, trying to get Instagram knockouts, just to go viral. I'm a true man of the sport. I'm not like that. I'm not trying to get a knockout in sparring, fight somebody with 10 fights, and I just gotta knock him out and put it on Instagram to get some fame. That's not me. I'm a true class of the sport, and I want to represent the sport well.
Watching you, man, watching your style, man, you look like an old school type of fighter, man, that take no nonsense, go in there, show all the skills that he has, and nothing flashy. Go in there, and break you down. Pretty much break you down.
Yeah, and that's you know, I try to take a lot of different things from a lot of different fighters, old school, new school, my era. You know what I'm saying? It's not no one fighter that I don't watch and try to learn from, or if I see something, I'm gonna take it. I try to work on it myself.
Did you take anything from Hagler?
Hagler, I try to take something from everybody. Hagler was a beast too, so I try to take
I was just
something from all
noticing
the
certain things that he was doing. I said, damn, that reminds me. That's my favorite fighter. Hagler's my favorite fighter all time, man.
Yeah, I try to take a book from everybody. You know, being around older coaches and coaches who know a lot about the sport, they're gonna teach you about everything and keep you up on game about everything.
Man, talk about your coach over here right now.
Yeah, put him in the camera. He up there looking proud, man. I did my, you know what I'm saying? I just always try to, like I said, be a gentleman of the sport and portray the sport well. So I don't really, you know what I'm saying? If the work is good, I'm gonna push myself, I'm gonna push the fighter. If the work is, you know what I'm saying, one-sided, I'm never gonna just try to go out there and take out a fighter. That just never was my style.
And man, I truly appreciate your time, man, and thank you again for the second interview, man. I truly appreciate it.
Sure.
Man, you're looking at a future world champion right here, man.
Everybody check me out. I'm fighting June 19th on the Triller card. You know, fighting another fringe contender. And we're looking to put on another statement, put on another show, and close the show out with a good, spectacular bang.
You know, I got to ask when we leave, man. How many fights get turned down by your opponents turned down when they find out it's you?
Man, the fight in April I was supposed to have before I got my, you know, the little situation before that. I mean, we was running through opponents, like from, not even just America, like Russia, you know what I'm saying, everywhere in the country, you know what I'm saying. So it was kind of tough for me to solidify my opponent. But they eventually end up doing it, but you know what I'm saying, the situation happened. But now we back with a better opponent, you know what I'm saying, a better, name-worthy opponent who's done a little bit more in the sport, so I'm happy with that.
Hey man, I truly appreciate your time today. Where can they follow you on social media?
You can follow me on all social media platforms, at Charles Conwell, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere.
Man, he a bad boy right here, boy. For real. Future world champ right here. Bad news.
Man, we on the ropes. We on the ropes.
On the ropes, and we out. Man, what's good, coach?
What up, though?
Hey man, talk about your squad here today, man.
Oh man, we brought a young Haven Brady in. Brady, two-time 2-0, 2 stoppages. You know, we just moving these fighters, developing them. We brought Charles. You know, Charles is a young up-and-coming fighter. You know, young, mature fighter who wants to give back to the community.
How good is he?
Well, you know, personally, you know, maybe I'm just biased, but I really think he's ready for Charlo. You know, I think we can get Charlo a good fight, and I think we can win.
Hell yeah, I believe that. I ain't gonna lie. I believe that.
I do too. I don't think there's nobody out here in the sport at 154 that can give that boy any problems. The boy can box, he can fight inside, he can fight outside, you know, and he got a hell of a bag of tricks.
He'll break that body down like.
Very methodical fighter, man. You don't know what he'll do to break you down. He'll do something you was like, oh, what did he do? And you come back and you see the opponent just withering more and more and more. You know, so, you know, something that we're proud of.
I gotta get your thoughts on this, coach, because you know, with Keyshawn, you know, he decided to go pro, not the Olympic route. But now the opportunity has come back around that he'll be on that.
To go on, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? You know, everybody overseas was doing it. You know, I guess America just now is starting to accept it and do it. So shit, ain't no question. You know, my daughter on the team, O'Shea Jones. You know, she gonna represent that thing, whether it's pro or amateur up in there. You know, she a dog.
Dog.
She got that it factor. She gonna punch. And you know, to punch hard, you gotta wanna punch hard. And she a different kind of young lady. She's gonna do well.
Now, gotta ask you about your girl too, Sierra, man.
Sierra Martinez?
Martinez.
Oh, that's my girl, man. Sierra, man, I think she gonna be something that's super. You know, I like her name, Superfly, because she fly in the mug, man. And I think if she keep doing what she doing, you know, I told her, I told her dad that, you know, I think they should go to 125, not to run from somebody, but, you know, I think that's her true weight. With her height and how she's built, I think she needs to be 125. But, man, definitely Olympian. If they keep doing what they're doing, definitely Olympian. And I'm going to help them all the way. You know, I help with them as much as I can. You know what I mean? Because I believe in what she's doing, and I think she's a superstar.
Hey, Coach, man, what keeps you traveling around the country to different gyms like this? Like, who's your go-to person in this area?
Oh man, my go-to person in this area, well, not DC, but in Philly, you know, we can go in Philly and get all the work we want. I don't care if we just hurt somebody in the ring bad. They're gonna be lined up to try to get that work. So Philly, that's my go-to city. You know what I mean? I go everywhere. You know what I mean? I'm with the coaches, USA Boxing Coaches Association. So I try to get all the coaches together and have one common goal, and that's to develop these kids into something beautiful, you know, professional.
You know, speaking of USA Boxing, man, what can they do to keep them on the squad? Because a lot of them are deciding to turn pro right now. And what's the state of USA Boxing in your opinion right now?
Well, you know, I'm a recruiter for Split 2 Management, and we advise all the fighters to stay in the amateurs. It's not a good idea to go pro young. I mean, I don't think so.
Why do you think they're rushing it, Coach? Because their bodies are still developing, their skills still developing. Why rush it?
Oh man, you know, I have fighters that, you know, went pro too soon, and well, I can't say too soon, but went pro and they wasn't all the way mature. You know, it's the maturity in the sport. You know what I mean? You got to be able to think your way out of this stuff, and that's why I take my fighters all over, so we can go and try to think our way out of whatever we doing.
I mean, I truly appreciate your time today, Coach.
Oh man, I thank you, man. You're a great addition to the boxing game.
Man, I appreciate it, Coach.
Appreciate you.
All right, there you have it. Arthur Jones on the ropes. We out.
Use the proper punch. Step up, Chris. Get rest. Step up. Get rest and Chris. Come on, man. Turn off of that. Turn off of that. Be in control. Relax. Good. Keep your right hand. Hold the right hand first. Where's the jab? Walk off the rope. My hands up. Walk off the rope. And then now. Go now. Underneath. Now go. Turn up. It's right there. Right there. Work the free hand. Work the free hand. He's trying to be strong. Hands up. First thing you turn. In the right hand. You go that way. Wait. There you go. Come on. Again. Same combination. Don't get relaxed right there. Don't get relaxed. Good. Just the space. Flip. Hold on. Turn it and flip. All right, come on. Work. Come on. Slide back. Elbow out. Stick out.
All right, I'm out here with the national champion. It's real, man. What's good, big dog? Man, talk about your experience down there at the Nationals and winning it all, man.
It was good. That was my first time ever being at Nationals, and it was a pleasure for Coach Darryl to bring me out to Louisiana, because I don't usually go many places outside the state.
You know, not only did you win Nationals, you also won the state title in wrestling, man.
Yep.
Man, now, which one were you most excited about? The Boxing National or the state championship in wrestling?
Wrestling, because that was my first time being out there, and it was a great experience.
Oh wow! So that was the first time period with the wrestling, and you got.
No, I went to states plenty of times.
Oh, okay. But is this the first time that you actually won it all?
At states?
Yes.
Yeah, I won another one at the beginning of the year. So basically, if you win all 3 styles, you win the Triple Crown.
Now, at this point in time, you not only do you wrestle, you box, you play football too, right?
Yep.
Now, what's your first love out of all of them?
Boxing.
A boxing?
It's hard between boxing and wrestling. Because wrestling was my first sport that I ever did.
Oh wow! Is that so? So you pretty much busy all year round, then?
Yeah, I'm pretty active.
Now, let me ask you, man. You looking forward to the JOs?
Yep.
Now, currently, what's your rank right now?
Number 1.
Number 1. Straight out of Oxford Hill boxing right here, man. He a supporter of the rope boxing also as well, man. Doing big things, man. Hey, man, how the football team doing, man?
They're doing good. They actually number 1 in the country last year too.
Hold up. Number 1 in the country in boxing, state title in wrestling, and your football team was number 1 in the country last year?
Yep.
Dang, man. Oh, what's the goal for the football team this year?
To be number 1 again.
Number 1.
And be undefeated.
Then we ask you, man, how hard is it, man, when you got a team like that to get on the field? How often are you on the field? You a starter or what?
Yeah, I'm a starter. There's a lot of big boys out there.
Now, what's your position in football?
Middle linebacker and corner.
Ooh.
I mean, outside linebacker and corner.
Ooh, so you like to hit people. Hey, man,
And safety too.
And safety? Man, how them grades looking, though?
Good.
Man, you gonna start getting them scholarship offers soon, man. What grade you in?
4th.
Dang. National champion, state champion, number 1 football team country last year. How them grades looking?
Good.
Good. You sure?
Yep.
I bet, man. Man, tell everybody your name again, big dog.
Terrell Cook.
Terrell Cook on the ropes. We out. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm out here with my dog Khalil Razor Robinson, man. What's good?
What's good?
Man, let's talk about it, man. Finally get a chance, man. Talk about the Nationals, man, and your whole experience.
I mean, it was good. I had to go down there and do what I do. Was training hard. When I found out it got canceled, I was down, but them last like 3 months getting ready, man, I was focused. It hurt, but I had to keep going. And when the day came to fight, man, I was ready, prepared, ready to rumble.
Now, prior to this year's Nationals, how many Nationals did you have under your belt?
I got 7 Nationals.
7-time national champion right here, big
Every
dog.
national I went to, I won.
Say that again.
Every national I went to, I won.
Now, how old are you right now?
I'm 12.
12. So you've been doing. Hold
I've
on.
been boxing for 8. I've been boxing since I was 8. I've been ranked number 1 since I was 8.
Ranked number 1 since 8, and you how old now?
12. 4 years.
So 4-time national.
No, I'm a 7-time national champion, but I've been to 7 national
Tournaments.
tournaments.
Oh,
in
okay,
the
okay, I
past
get
4
it.
years.
Okay, I get it now. Now, not only is it part of nationals, is that considered like with the Eastern qualifiers and Western qualifiers?
Yeah, I won. I didn't go to the Westerns yet. I've been to Easterns twice and Junior Olympics twice, and the recent tournament, the 2020 National Championships. I won the Junior Olympics twice, the Easterns twice, and I just won the 2020 National Championships, and I went to the Silver Gloves in 2018.
All right, you gotta talk. Come on down here, right here. My arms hurt. Now I gotta ask you, man. What's your height, man? I guess your best accent is the jab.
Yeah, my best accent is the jab, but now, see, I'm going against older and taller people, so I'm learning how to move my head and getting body work, jab, and slipping they stuff and making combinations, and yeah.
Now let me ask you, man. Outside of the sport of boxing, are you involved in any other sports?
No, but I like playing basketball and football, and I got a cousin that play football, and he good.
Now let me ask you, man. I know a lot of people ask, man. You didn't pick up the basketball at all?
Nah. They used to say I had 2 left feet, so since then, nah, boxing been my thing.
Now, like, okay, with the JOs coming up, what's one of the things that you really want to hone in on and be specifically to really work on?
My head movement and my angles, because sometimes I be trying to make openings, but I be missing a lot of them. I don't want to do that in the JOs. I want to get my points and get out of there. I don't even know if I'm going to go to the JOs.
And maybe not this year?
Maybe not this year. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot all the way down to Texas, man. And so.
A lot of people changing their mind.
Yeah, I'm like, man, when they gonna get it back on the East Coast, man? Man, come in our area, man. We got a nice area, man. They can have the Nationals, man. Man, I'm about to start campaigning for that, man. Nationals in our DC area.
Yep.
But I gotta ask, man, well, what's the end goal for you with the sport of boxing? Do you want to become a professional boxer, or?
I'm going to become a professional boxer, but then I'm gonna go to the Olympics first, get my gold medal. So when I turn professional, I can get that money and knock a lot of people out.
Oh, well, I gotta ask you about that then, because you know Keyshawn had decided not to go to the Olympics, went pro, but now he got the opportunity to be a part of the Olympic team, man.
Yeah, I think the Olympics set it straight for you in the professionals. Vasily Lomachenko, he was like 365 and won in the nationals. And I mean in the Olympics, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. And in
his amateur career, I think he won like what,
365.
I'm talking about 3 goals though. Was it 3 goals or 2 goals?
Yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 goals, and he had like one silver, I think. I don't know. But yeah, Vasily Lomachenko now, he got the best angles, but that fight with Teofimo, I don't know how that went.
What you mean?
Lomachenko waited too long to step the pace up, and Teofimo had more points when Vasily started doing what he was supposed to do. So that's how Teofimo won the fight. And then Teofimo, and they both had to dig in, but yeah.
Oh, let me find out. You like analyzing the sport of boxing, man. What fight you looking forward to coming up next?
I don't really know the pounds and stuff, but I like Vasily a lot and Floyd Mayweather. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the Floyd versus Paul because they be on jokes sometimes. I might watch it, I don't know, but I'm waiting for the next Vasily card. I'm gonna watch that and my man Jaleel Hackett.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my dog Jaleel, man, doing big things out in Mayweather's gym right now out there. Getting with the media day. He gonna be on the undercard for the Mayweather Paul fight. So that's huge, man, that he get that opportunity like that. And one day you be on that stage also as well, big dog. And man, I truly appreciate your time as always. Where can they follow you, man?
At Real Khalil Razor Robinson.
And there you have it. On the ropes. We out.
Yeah.
Nice, go back.